All right, you guys, hopefully you can hear me okay. Sorry if I'm shaking a little, but I just got a good arrow and a really nice buck here. This is the first buck on our farm. Quick recap and I'll spin the camera around. This is a really cool spot that we carved out right in the field corner with a little bit of green food like rye and stuff. And then we also cut some shooting lanes on the other side of this creek. And there's a really good creek crossing here. And we cut a couple trails, put a mock scrape in. This area has just been tore up. Yesterday, I almost got a crack at a different buck. There was just too much brush to shoot at a different stand. And then he was at this stand like all day yesterday. I mean, I had pictures almost every hour from 10:30 to dark. And we sat till 1 o'clock yesterday. And we had really good midday movement. So today I came in at 9:50. I got in the stand. So I wanted to do like a 10 to 2. And right at noon, this was the same time too when I almost got a crack at that other buck yesterday. Right at noon, this buck we call Whitebeard. He's got his really cool big white face. He came in, I could hear some branches breaking and stuff. And he slipped in and he was right. I've got one shooting lane where they come out of the bedding area. And as soon as he stepped in it, I gave him the old mare. He stopped, arrow flew true. I'm pretty sure I heard him crash. I'll spin the camera around so you guys can see and then we'll go check our arrow. But hopefully we got the first buck down on the farm midday, November 2nd here in southern Michigan. So here's the little green plot at the edge of our corn. You guys, I don't know if you can see, there's a scrape there, there's two there. And then here's the creek crossing with some shooting lanes. And there's a big mock scrape right there. And that buck came out of the bedding right out of there. And I shot him through that window at 30 yards. So let's go check our arrow up there. All right, I'm standing right where we hit him. We got good blood right away. So there's my ladder stand right up there. And I shot him through that window that we're looking through right now. I don't see my arrow. It might be, I mean, buried. The ground is pretty soft here. But right where he turned and basically ran back into the woods, you guys can see we got blood on the trees. We've got really good, nice bubbly lung blood right there. So I think that's telling me my shot is where I think it is, which is I think a good double lung right behind the shoulder. And so hopefully he's not too far. Hopefully he's where we think we heard him crash. So he ran up through this thick stuff and then it looked like he kind of went that way a little bit. So it's been about, I don't know, 30 minutes. So we're just gonna go real slow. I got another arrow loaded in my SWAT X1. So we're just gonna really take our time and slide through here and see if we can find him. Looks real good, you guys. Real good. Now this is where I think he went that way just a little bit, but we're just gonna keep easing on this trail. All right, you guys, I found him. I don't know if you can see him. He's down right there, right where I thought I heard him crash. This area is really cool. It's cool coming into these bedding areas too when you're tracking. I mean, look at how tore up it is in here. It's before you get to big, kind of a little more open timber, just all this high stem count stuff just south of our field. But let's check this guy out. Let's see if it is. Pretty confident it's the buck we call Graybeard, or Whitebeard I should say. Oh yeah, man, we smoked him. We smoked him. Let me set this down. Nice buck. But man, he's just a heck of a deer. I mean, look at that. Those nice tall brow tines. It's a beautiful Michigan buck. As you can see, that Magnus two blade, I it did a number on him. And it wasn't like an absolute gusher of a blood trail. I don't expect that from a fixed blade, but to get, you know, good blood, clean pass through, put him down in seconds. Like I said, I heard him crash and I was pretty confident it was him crashing, but there was also a couple other deer that squirted out of this bedding area and ran out into our field, but he didn't make it. I don't know, probably like 70 yards or so. Man, for a first buck on the farm, this is one that I really wanted to get to just because of how cool and unique that all white, you know, neck and throat patch is. I just have some beautiful pictures of this deer. He's a really pretty deer. And man, I could not be happier with that. Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much for not only this deer, but this farm. This is absolutely awesome, you guys. I can't wait to get him home and celebrate with the family. Sorry I didn't get that shot on camera, you guys, but thanks for joining me for the recovery. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, please hit the like button down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Good luck in the woods, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. God bless. And remember, be a sportsman, make a sportsman.